Yeah, let's continue on learning English. Learning English. Um, let's continue. Building vocabulary through reading. Building vocabulary through reading is one of the most effective ways to improve English skills. When learners read books, articles, stories, and other written materials, they naturally encounter new words and expressions. Seeing these words in sentences help learners understand their meanings, and how they use in real communication. Reading regularly allows learners to discover new vocabulary and content. This means that instead of memorizing words from a list, learners see how words are used in real sentences. Context helps learners guess the meaning of unfamiliar words and remember them more easily. Another advantage of reading is that it exposes learners to different writing styles and topics. Reading stories, new articles, and educational materials introduces a wide variety of vocabulary. Over time, learners become familiar with many words that are commonly used in everyday communications. When learners read often, their word recognition and comprehension skills improve. They begin to understand sentences more quickly and develop a stronger ability to express ideas in English. A larger vocabulary also helps learners speak and write more clearly and confidently. A helpful strategy for building vocabulary is to write down new words while reading. Learners can keep small notebook or vocabulary list where they record new words, their meanings, and example sentences. Reviewing these words regularly helps reinforce learning. It is also useful to read different types of text such as short stories, magazines, educational books, and online articles. This variety helps learners expand their vocabulary across many topics. In conclusion, reading is a powerful tool for vocabulary development. By reading regularly and paying attention to new words, learners gradually expand their vocabulary, improving comprehension and become more confident in using English. Right? Understanding context clues. Understanding context clues is important skill for improving English reading, comprehension, and vocabulary. Context clues are hints or information found around an unfamiliar word that help you figure out its meaning without needing dictionary. By paying attention to context clues, learners can understand new words more easily and read more confidently. There are several types of context clues. Definition clues. Sometimes the meaning of the word is directly explained in the sentence. Example, airborne animals, that is, animals that live in trees, are found in rainforest. Synonyms clues, another word with the same meaning may appear nearby. Example, the ancient artifact was very valuable. The priceless realistic amazed everyone. Anatomy clues, a word with the opposite meaning, can help you understand the unknown word. For example, unlike this generous or gregarious sister, he was quite reserved. Example of the sentence can explain the meaning of a word. Celestial bodies such as the sun, moon, and the stars are fascinating and astronomers. Sometimes the overall of the sentence paragraph helps you interview with the word. Example, she was elated after hearing the good news, smiling and jumping with joy. To practice and understand context clues, learners can read slowly and pay attention to the words around the unfamiliar terms. Ask themselves what the word might mean based on the sentence. Look for definitions, synonyms, and antonyms or example in the text. By mastering context clue, learners can guess the meaning of new words, improving reading comprehension, and feel more confident entering unfamiliar vocabulary in English texts. Understanding news and articles, reading news and articles is a practical way to improve English reading skills, vocabulary, and comprehension. News articles are written in clear, informative language and often focus on current events, which makes them interesting and relevant for learners. By reading news regularly, learners become familiar with different writing styles, expressions, and ways of presenting information. One benefit of reading news is that it helps learners build vocabulary in context. Articles often introduce new words, phrases related to topics such as politics, science, technology, health, and culture. Seeing these words used in sentences help learners understand their meaning and remember them better. Another advantage is that news articles improve reading comprehension and critical thinking. Learners learn to identify the main ideas, supporting details, and the author's purpose. They also practice distinction um, facts from opinions, which strengthen analytic skills. Reading articles also help learners understand formal and professional language. Unlike casual conversations, new articles often use precise grammar and vocabulary, which is useful for academic and professional English. To practice effectively, learners can read more articles a day and summarize it in their own words, highlight or write down new vocabulary and phrases. Discuss the article with friends, teachers, and online groups to practice comprehension and speaking. In addition, learners can read online articles, newspapers, magazines, or blogs. Variety exposes them to different writing styles, topics, and paper perspectives, which further strengthen language skills. In conclusion, reading news and article is a powerful tool for English learners. It helps improve vocabulary, comprehension, and critical thinking and exposure to real-world language, making learners more confident and informed in English. Informed in English. Informed if in English. Yeah, informed in English. 10 words a day. Learning 10 words, 10 new English words a day is simple and effective way to improve your vocabulary steadily by focusing on a small, manageable number of words each day. Learners can remember them better and use them speaking and writing. One key advantage of this method is consistency. Learning a few words every day is more effective than trying to memorize a long list at once. Daily practice helps your brain retain words in a long-term memory. To practice 10 words a day effectively, write the words and meanings. Keep notebook or digital list. Use them in sentences. This helps you understand how each word works in context. Say them aloud. Pronunciation practice strengthens both speaking and listening skills. Review regularly. Go back to previous words to reinforce memory. Learners can choose words from different sources such as books, or articles they read, English lessons or vocabulary list, what they hear in conversation, movies or song. Another helpful tip is grouping words by topic or theme such as food, travel, emotions, or work. They make it easier to remember and use them naturally. In conclusion, learning 10 words a day is practical and achievable way to building a strong vocabulary. With a regular practice, learners gradually expand their words knowledge, improve reading, writing, and speaking skills, and gain confidence in using English effectively. 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 Yeah.